to an all new video of California Guy with your boy California Guy. What's up, everybody, and welcome to this all new video. Now, I'm here to talk about coons and so called pro blacks. I'm going to elaborate from the Big JX video. Now, a lot of African American individuals in the black sector always talk about this coon and pro black argument. And like I said in the Big JX video, okay, we're putting labels on. And the label is pro black, which is a character. Again, I explained it. Go look at that video. But I'm going to go further than that. If you are against, if you're against racism and you're of African descent, whether you're biracial or full black, or you're African in another country, or you're Jamaican, or you are black English, black French, or black American, mainly black American, you 9 times out of 10 don't want to be treated racist. If another black man gets killed or a black child, you don't want that kid to get killed or that child because it may be you. That's the whole thing in a nutshell. It's not about that label being pro black. We use that label because you coons created that label in the first place. You coons created a label of you're pro black. And see, you try to use it as slander because what you're trying to do is this living color approach. Because all it is the living color angle where you're trying to say that somebody's a fist bumping, dashiki wearing, medallion wearing, white female fucking nigga that goes around messing with that's not serious about his cause. That it's basically just a fad. That's basically what you guys are saying. Now most of the black YouTubers on the sector that I've seen, now the sector, I mean guys that currently do videos right now, or they have BTR shows, or they have Google Hangouts, just whatever they're doing. I've never seen them wear dashikis. I've never seen them have the medallions. I've never seen them say, secretly like white females. None of that shit. That none of them have did the living color approach. Most of these guys that done videos were either protecting black females' honor, or they were talking against racism, which you've had other black people who are sellouts, Oreo cookies, that has attacked these blacks for talking against white supremacy, because that's basically where it all goes into is white supremacy. Do you have cons on do you have fake pro blacks? Yes, you do. You have people that grow their fucking hair out, and they do wear the dashikis. I mean, in any movement, you got some fake niggas or fake people. You have fake ministers, fake white ministers on top of that will slick talk you and take your money. So it's not really it's not a race thing. You're always gonna have fakes in every race to push an agenda because that's human nature. But to trash African American people who love who's proud of their ethnic culture absolutely makes sense, and to add this label of you're pro black. And if being pro black to me is loving black movies, if it's loving black art, it's loving black women, which I love black women and respecting them as queens, then hey, I'll be that pro black because that's what pro black is all about. I thought it's supporting black culture. Just like you have Italian Americans. You have Italian Americans who support Italian culture. They eat Italian food, they have Italian gatherings, they have Italian restaurants, they support that. But me being an African American person, it's almost like you guys are saying that you guys shouldn't have black pride, because all pro black means to me is just having black pride and fighting racist injustice that's going on in the United States and around the world. That's being pro black, that's being pan African, that's supporting your community. Being supporting your community is having black economic power, which a lot of you black men rarely talk about, is the black dollar. You don't talk about the black dollar or the black product, and how to improve the black community, how to improve the education circles and make it fair. And so a lot of you guys go after pro black people, such as myself, such as Voltron Black, maybe New Possibilities, LA, The She for You, Brother Polite, Dr. Umar, it's other ones. I'm low level, so I'm not a big, black YouTuber like that. So I'm not a major black YouTuber like the other guys I mentioned. A lot of them guys get more views than I get, or some are even famous, like Tariq Nasheed, even. But when you guys throw these labels out there, it makes absolutely no sense to say what you guys are saying. Being pro-black don't mean to go kill Whitey and kill police. No, it does not mean that. Being pro-black means black unity. A lot of you guys are bitter black men and black women at the end of the day. And that's why it's so easy to trash your own people. You guys don't bring nothing constructive to the table. All you bring is havoc. A lot of you guys do. Like the guy earlier that was instigating a feud with two black male YouTubers that was exposed for that action. And all these black individuals did was go into my comment section and try to tell me about another YouTuber. Basically, that's what happened. It's like, oh, well, this YouTuber did this. It's not about that particular YouTuber. It's about that YouTuber attacking people that celebrates their culture or talk about racial equality in this country. It's civil rights. I was telling that to Bullet Club. Bullet Club kept telling me about a person that he doesn't get along with. And, I was like, it's not just about the person you don't like. Sometimes we got to put our feelings aside and look at the big picture. If you're pro black or you for black culture, it doesn't matter who is the messenger. It matters on if you receive the message. That's what it comes down and about. Tavis Smiley, a lot of times, I don't care for a lot of stuff that Tavis Smiley does, but at the end of the day, I support his core message. I'm not a Tavis Smiley fan, but I don't sit here and I criticize Tavis Smiley. I've even criticized him on radio shows and videos. But at the end of the day, I don't think Tavis is a coon or trying to sell black people out. We have a difference of opinions. But I would never discourage another African American to um, dislike Tavis Smiley because he has constructive things that he is saying out of his mouth. So if you have a person that's black that's talking about black on black violence, they're talking about police killing, they're informing because like LA, because he was a topic in my comment section, LA informs brothers and sisters about about police violence and black on black violence. He talks about the pop culture, black pop culture and shows like Empire and shows like Love and Hip Hop, which I agree with them 100%. Them shows should not be on TV. They don't do good for the black community at all. A lot of you guys told me, even on my comment sections, why I boycott Empire. Well, because people like myself and people like, and there's other black YouTubers, they're tired, and black activists and black people that love culture, they're tired of the negative black images in these minstrel shows coming on. And LA pointed out on his Google Hangout and other videos, but he not only does he roast, but he offers an insight to a lot of stuff going on in the black culture and stuff on racial violence. So that's what a lot of his real talk videos, which I enjoy looking at the real talk videos. Some things I don't know about. Voltron, I enjoy Voltron's videos because he provides a wealth of info, and there's other ones too. So I might be missing out. I support what Voltron always does in his videos. So anybody that's black that's pushing in an agenda to advance my people, I will listen to them. I kind of like doing historical stuff. I like kind of using black history and historical stuff on my videos. I don't want to bore people, but I like to talk about politics and historical stuff. But being pro-black, which again, I'm a black nationalist. I am not a pro-black. I'm more of a black nationalist. I'm not pro-black. A black nationalist again is a person that supports African American things. I support the black dollar. I support black lawyers. I support black teachers in the classroom. I support black love. I support, black Jesus. I know some people may disagree, but that's another topic for another time. Black Jesus, black Egyptians, black ancient art. I support all that different things that comes through. So that's being a black nationalist. So the video is going to be really entitled "Your Black Nationalist versus Pro Black," because I'm basically a black nationalist. I'm not a pro black. I just take the term and run with it because you guys like to say it. But at the end of the day, I love being black. I love supporting black, and I want to help to educate more of my black people and get them into black wealth so that we could compete in this country. So again, people, let's stop with the tomfoolery and let's talk about some real stuff. Let's stop with all this labeling and going into sections and playing word games and word match games on who's really black and who's not black, because like I told Big J in my last video, if you are a true black, it comes out. You could be black on the outside, but in the inside, you could be not what you say you are. And that's the whole thing in a nutshell with Cali Guy. You could be black, okay, that's what you are, because you was made to be black. I don't want to offend atheists right now, but you were made to be black on the outside, but in the inside, it's how you behave. It's what you stand for. Do you stand for group economics? Do you stand for black love? Do you stand for negative black images being eliminated off television? These are questions that you need to ask. Like and share this video, people. Peace out.